This is called a reef stick. This one I called a pointer. This is a reef stick. It's a reef stick. I want your reef stick. Well, we actually used to make these. These used to be a simple piece of steel, just a little piece of steel, sharpened on one end, a foot, 15 inches long, just that easy. And it's nice if you have a clip to attach it. A lot of dive masters down south, you'll see them, and they have their 3 mil suit on, and they just slide it up there outside their arm, and there it is right there. They need it, they pull it out. Whatever. It's called a reef stick. For whatever reason, where you're on a reef and you want to poke at something gently, carefully, that's what a reef stick is for. Now, you don't want to be touching coral or upsetting anything, but it can be very helpful. A lot of photographers use them. Photographers use them sometimes to help them to orient the camera, to measure the distance to the camera, whatever it happens to be. They're not a weapon, and they are good for one other thing. Tank bangers. Everybody knows what a tank banger is. You don't need a tank banger if you have a reef stick. Exactly. Reach back, bang it on there. So it's got a lot of uses. It's not just anymore as a reef stick. So there's one that you can purchase. This ring, by the way, if you're wondering, is to put your finger in so you can get a good grip on it depending on what you're doing. So there's one style. They have picked up a lot of additional ideas or accessories, modifications along the way. So here's another reef stick. It's pretty neat, huh? Also blunt. Anyway, whatever. And it has inch markings on it. So this one goes up to 8 inches and a hook, same thing on the end. And this is a pretty good reef stick, pretty straightforward. But it also happens to be for calling your buddy. And that sound, that little tinkle, tinkle, you can hear that 100 feet away underwater. So that's great. So a diver call or a diver noiser maker, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of neat too. Here's one here that I just picked up on the wall. They look kind of nice. I like blue, my favorite color, so I picked it up. Looked kind of nice. I got looking at it, and all of a sudden I said, my gosh, we have to mention this. This is a reef. It's pretty blue, right? Pretty blue. And pretty neat. You look at it, and it's got a point. That reef stick, in my opinion, should have a point. It's not a real sharp point. You're not going to get, anyway, it's got a point on it. And a hook on the other end, plastic hooks. I like plastic hooks. They don't rust, they don't corrode. But as I get looking at it more closely, I notice a couple of things. First of all, this has, I don't know if you can see this, Kevin. Can you zoom in here at all? I was really surprised when I saw this. It's a measuring stick. It's in centimeters. There you go. You got your own ruler down there. I don't recall, particularly over all my years of scuba diving, that I ever needed a measuring stick. I bet you it came up once in a while. I wanted to measure something. Go right in there. And the other thing, I'm looking at this, and that's pretty cool. What the heck is that? Once again, Kevin, zoom in here for just 1 minute, because this is, I know diving gear pretty well. And I'm looking at this right there in the end. What? Here's the clip in the ring. What's that on the end there? What the heck? It happens to be the standard 1/4 28 thread on the bottom of every camera. GoPro, every kind of camera ever made sits on the bottom. That's what it's for. No, I don't know exactly why you would want to do this. Maybe you want to set it in the sand or get it stable for taking a picture. I don't really know why, but that's what it's for. Reef sticks, yeah, they can be really, really handy. Even in freshwater. It says reef, but they can be used, digging around the shipwrecks that we do. Could be useful. And there's some ideas for you. Alec, Peirce, Scuba Tech Tips. Hope there's something in there for you.